Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cryptopreneurs Hub, and I am Ogadev Concept. Guys, Memefi has finally reviewed the airdrop criteria, and I will just be explaining, I'll be reading at the same time explaining the little way I can explain what the airdrop criteria actually mean and what we need to do in order for us to um get a bigger portion or a bigger allocation. All right, guys, so just read with me while we look at this together. In any way I make a mistake, please use the comment section and you can actually air out your opinion there. Guys, let's dive into this. They said, "Dear Memefi community, we've been working tirelessly to ensure your mining efforts are properly rewarded. The design of this airdrop has been a matter of extensive debate, discussion, and research. Learning from past failures, we are putting immense efforts into realizing this once in a lifetime opportunity for both you and us. So, this will be a complex, non-linear weighted airdrop, taking into account data spanning all areas of Memefi ecosystem to prevent exploitation by cheaters and other malicious actors. Some criteria will remain hidden, marked as hidden criterion." All right. So, from what we have just read so far, what they said here is that they said for them to come up with how the airdrop allocation and the distribution will be, it has really been a tough task on their part. Yes, and all of these things, they have to do that to actually prevent uh, exploitation from cheaters. Exploitation in the sense that some cheaters might actually want to maliciously or fraudulently get more portion of the airdrop. So to prevent that, they had to actually do all they need to do and span all the data they need to span and take into account every activity of users on the platform. All right, so let's continue. They said the airdrop recipients are divided into two categories. What they said here is that the people that will receive the airdrop, they are divided into two categories. The first category is the Telegram app user, and the second category is the Web3 community. All right, so most of us, we are a Telegram app user, whereas there are some people in the Web3 community. Web3 community could be the Discord, the Zilly, and the rest of them. Okay, but they said that for both users, for these both people, both Telegram and the Web3 community, there are core criteria, and the core criteria are their score, your score on the platform, your coin balance on the platform. That is the core criteria, and the second criteria is the bonus. The bonus, they act like multipliers. Okay, multipliers in the sense that they actually boost your allocation. Yes, your airdrop. So each airdrop is calculated as user score multiplied by your multipliers. So for example, if your coin balance is 1 billion, let's take for example, if your coin balance is 1 billion, so whatever the other transactions you did, such as buying of stars, buying of tone, daily tone transaction, you use start to buy Spain and all of that. Whatever figure they decide to use to quantify those activities, those transactional activities, they will multiply it by your coin balance or whatever user score they would come up with. They will multiply it, and that will give you your final allocation. So let's proceed. All right. So for the Telegram app users, we are allocated, or they allocated 85% of the total supply to the Telegram app users, and this is because the Telegram app users are actually the most okay, let me say that they are more than the Web3 community users. Yes, they are more than the Web3 community, so they have the larger portion of the airdrop. All right, let's go ahead. They say, what are the core eligibility criteria? The first thing that is the core eligibility criterion is total value of all purchases. Very good. This is where I'm actually driving at. The total amount of money you have spent of all your purchases, whether you bought Spain, you bought stars. Of course, it's either you use star to buy your spin, or you just that maybe you make purchases in the app. Okay, so all the total money you spent, all the total purchases you've done, all in tone or in star, all of them put together. That is the first thing. And the second thing is the amount of coins you are able to gather. Okay, and one good thing is that, let's continue. They said that these criteria are independent. This is one of the most amazing parts of it all. These criteria, they are independent, which means it's either you fulfill one of these. Once you have, is either you have enough coin balance, or you do purchases, you're already eligible. So if you do the if you have the two criteria, very good. If you don't have the two, you have just one of these, you are still very okay, you're already eligible for the criteria. But the question now is, what will my airdrop allocation be? It is not by being eligible. It is not by being eligible. It is by having enough of the supply. Is by previously I said something in my community. I said that, yeah, I said that the way Memefi platform restructure their platform to include lot of spendings like this, you might be shocked to discover that the person with 10 billion coin balance will be having lesser allocation compared to the person with 5 billion coin balance, if the person with 5 billion coin balance actually engage in some of these transactions on the platform. And as you can see, they have already stated it here that those transactions will be a multiplier. So by doing this transaction, it actually multiplies your allocation. All right. So I don't want to finish reading before I start explaining most of those things. Actually, you still have enough time. Thank God the criterion, the eligibility criteria, they are coming so early. So we still have a few days, if not up to 2 weeks, before the end of the whole thing. So if you can still afford a little stuff, maybe little tone, all these daily transactions, 0.2 tone, 0. All of these things. If you can still afford those things, I do advise you do that, because I want to believe that you and I have come a very long way, that to the point that we can't really let go of Memefi as it stands right now. So we need to do all we can to make sure that our allocation is actually worth taking. All right, so let's continue. They said that only users who have collected a minimum amount of coin, which will be small, will be eligible for the airdrop. Users passing either criterion will have a user score defined based on the higher passing criterion. Let me explain that. All right, the question is, what is the minimum amount of coin? To me, if you ask me, the minimum amount of coin should be 3,000. 3,000. Yes, 3,000. For example, if you sign up a new Memefi account today, what they will give you as a welcome bonus is 3,000. So a very good platform, or a considerate platform, should actually be their minimum. And of course, they have already stated it here that which will be small. So to me, I'm saying 3,000. This is my opinion, not anybody, not their own opinion though. So, but I doubt it if you even sign up Memefi platform now. If you sign up Memefi platform, if you sign up on Memefi platform now as a new person, you just register. By the time you tap and you finish, like by the time you spend up to 2 hours, you should have been over 3 million already. So whatever the minimum coin balance will be, I think you are still safe, man. So let's move on. And yes, let me explain this particular concept. Sorry. Yeah. Let me explain that. Top players by coins will receive reward in a non-linear fashion. Do you know what that means? It means that they will receive this reward. The people are according to your ranking. Now this is where levels come in. You will receive reward according to your levels. According to your level. So in a particular level, maybe for example, on a linear on sorry, on a Memefi platform, you are in level 10, for example. Let's take for example, you are in level 10. What is your rank in that level 10? So if all the people in level 10 are receiving, let's say for example, or if all the people in level 10 are receiving 1 billion coin bonus, coin allocation, 1 billion allocation, they will start from the top, your ranking in that level. All right, that's the meaning of non-linear. We have linear and we have non-linear. Linear is when all the users are put together, all the users are combined together, then they start allocating rewards from the top, second. In this scenario, all of them are put together irrespective of levels. That is a linear allocation. But a non-linear allocation is a type of allocation whereby people are divided into levels, into your level, into your category, and in your category they will now look at the position you fall in. So if the first position is, of course, out of 100, okay, out of 100 people in the same level, the person that has the highest, which is 100, we have more than 90, we have more than 80, we have, you understand? So that is what they call non-linear faction. Christ, I hope you understand this. So let me quickly round up this video, guys. So the bonus criteria is, the first one is hidden, they didn't review it, and the second one is on-chain tone transaction. The third one is giveaway participation for those of you that participated in the Lamborghini that they will not give you. Okay, so you will be eligible for this. Then Memefi premium. Memefi premium is 1 tone, or you pay 1,000 stars. I prefer tone. All right. So the other campaigns and like that. So that is it. I think this is the only one that actually concern the Telegram users. The rest is for the Web3, and I think I'm not a Web3 user, so for the sake of Web3 users, let's brush through it. 5% is allocated to you, and the core criteria are the testnet points, the mainnet points, testnet festival NFTs, GAL stickers, Nomi score holders. And they said these criteria are also independent. It's either you have one of it or is enough to receive your. An additional criteria is ERC 404 branded NFT. Whatever, you already know those things. You already know those things, and all these distribution methods are also for testnet, Web3 users. Let's read the last part. They say, note, why unlikely, criteria and airdrop design may change based on community input, exploitation, prevention, or new data insight. For example, we might switch from the chosen nonlinear function to a stepwise approach for distribution. So that's the only thing. They can forget about the nonlinear and combine everybody together, then distribute the token according to our performance all together, or they still maintain their levels. So that is it. Guys, if you love this video, don't just pass without giving me a subscribe or like, share, and let's flow together. I remain Ogadif Concepts, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.